Good day, everyone. Welcome back to the stream. Today, just a quick one. I wanted to test some settings that I changed for improvement of quality of the stream. I spent the last few days when I didn't go live to just try out different settings and see what I could do differently to improve the overall quality of the stream. Messed around with some audio, messed around with the video, just trying to overall get a better sense of what works and improve the product myself, or whatever the show that I'm delivering you, whatever you're watching here, and see what I can do to make it a better experience. So just going to get one game in, maybe two, depends how it goes. I do have an armor in a couple of hours that I want to attend. So we're just going to go back into Uzuri and line up for a game. See how we go from there. So let's go into our decks here. Hope everyone has had a fantastic week so far. We've just reached the middle point and starting to look towards the weekend. So something that I did that I picked up as well from watching somebody else, instead of just going into there into the game from February, I'm going to put in a name for the game here to also let people know that I'm streaming and make sure that everybody is aware of that. So, maybe in case somebody doesn't want to be on stream. Just gonna bring up my own stream here so I get the address. That's another learning, something that I should have prepared before. So this is my URL. Getting some feedback there. So that of course wasn't ideal, but we learn and we improve and we move forward from there. So just gonna adjust something to the side here. That's up and running. That's good. Visibility shouldn't be private. It's because I didn't log in. All right, let's log in. Okay, I'm just gonna quickly mute that. Okay, that also lets me test out my right back screen, see if that works as it should when I input the password. That works as it should. Awesome. This, yes, that is cool. All right, let's bring it back on the screen. And I should have you guys back any second now. That worked beautifully. All right, so all the upgrades that I had so far works really well. Glad to see it. Classic constructed public. And create the game. And we'll see who we get here. Ideally, get a hero that we haven't played yet. I think that would be really nice. But I'll play anything, to be honest. Even Kano. Although that is kind of a wasted game because it doesn't really go anywhere. I've learned that. That was really loud. So I'm going to turn that down immediately. I hope that didn't generate any feedback. First, so do I want to go first or second against Bravo? I don't think I've played Bravo from this side yet. I've played with Bravo against Uzuri, but not with Uzuri against Bravo, at least that I remember. I think I want to go second. There's a potential here for a big bonk very at the start with Dominate and all that jazz, but I think I'm okay where I'm at and just try and get some tempo from the start. Okay, so I'm going to remove the down and dirty that somebody very helpfully let me know isn't a good card. So I'll take that out. Take 61 cards against 60. If he's a fatigue deck, it probably won't go very well, but we'll just have to see how it goes. So min deck. I'm really looking forward to the armory tonight. We are going to do bright light sealed, depending how many players we have. We usually get around 6 to 10 players, and if we get enough to do a draft, we'll do a draft, and if we don't get enough, then we'll just do some sealed. 9 dominate. That's exactly not what I want, but we'll see. No go again. Alright, that's fine. I probably don't have go again anyway. So I'm going to block with looking for scrap and then take the rest. If you could just let me know how the audio is, how the video is, if it's any better. Also, this should be going up on YouTube in the next couple of days, and if you're watching this on YouTube and you see anything, then let me know if it's worse or better than the last few videos that I created. I wasn't really happy with the quality, so I really wanted to do something better. So Spider's Bite, I think Nerve Scalpel is... What do I want to use here? I think I'm more worried about defense reactions. So I want to do an isolate, dominate, command and conquer. I think that's what I want to do. And what? Oh, forgot. Forgot I only have one action. Okay. We're off to a great start here. Really good. Okay, so 5. I think I'm gonna block 3, take 2. And yeah, that's just a hammer. And then I think I'm going to need to block 3 more here. I can't take that much damage. I've already made one mistake. I should have checked if he has any resources floating before blocking. But it's not. I'm thinking of pommel, but it's not that important when he hammers me because there's no discard if he pushes it. Alright, let's try that again where I actually have go again, right? I think that would be a good choice. I'm trying Spider's Bite here. Honestly, didn't think about that too much. Should have thought about it. But I think it doesn't... No, it does matter. I think in this case, it makes a lot more sense to take Nerve Scalpel, which works on defense reactions, right? Yeah, okay. Because he blocked with 2. Yeah, see, now he blocks it up. So I should have used Nerve Scalpel. That was my mistake. Not off to a good start here. Well, we'll take it in stride. We'll see how it goes. One game at a time. One hand at a time. And 11 dominate. 4 a discard. Good times. Okay. Is there anything that I can do here? Instead of just taking the whole... No, I'm just going to use the trap. And I'm going to have to discard 2. He's clearly in the driver's seat. And I think that really is down to that mistake that I made in the first turn. I think I'm paying dearly for that. If I'd actually not forgotten that I don't have go again, then I think I would be in a much better position. And he's coming for another 5 go again. I think he's got some really good hands here as well. Let's block for 3, take 2. I don't need this. All right. Let's see what else. It's probably just going to be another 6 follow-up. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to block 6. I think I'm already 20 damage down from where he is. I really have to stem leaking damage here. So I could Feign Dolls and then Nerve Scalpel. It's gonna leave me without a hand though. I think I need to try that because the attack that I do is something I really want to hit. So I'm going to try this. He doesn't have anything. Okay. So another isolate, yes. Depending what he does here, I could just leave this be. If he overblocks for 6, yeah. Because I'm not going to get leave no witnesses to hit, right? And it's a big commit to block that. So I think that's what Uzuri wants to do. I'm just going to leave it there. Put that leave no witnesses into arsenal and hope that I'm going to have a better turn. Okay, another 8 dominate. So what do we do here? I think block with the shakedown. And then I need to double check. So can't gain. Okay. So what I can do is leave no witness. Play that. If he lets it hit, which he probably won't, I could crack Black Tech, go into Codex of Frailty. The question is, okay, so I am going to do that. Play Codex. And what are we getting here? Well, that's a good question. That's really not a good target here because I'm lacking the resources. I think I'm just going to get him to discard another card. And he put one in Arsenal, right? So he really wants to protect that now. So let's see. I think this was probably a good choice. Let's see if that works out. We have Leap for No Witness, and he's letting it through. Well, to be fair, he's quite ahead. He's 17 life ahead. So, yeah, 10 dominate. Easy breezy 10 dominate. The only thing I can really do is sink below. I think he had some really good hands, which put me in this situation, but I can't lie. I do think this probably all comes down to that first hand that I messed up that is costing me dearly in this game. That really put me in a bad position. Okay, so we're going to hurl for 3, go again. Wait, why not? Oh, I can't. Yeah, because the damage that he did was Starstruck. I don't think I can do anything. I'm just gonna have to pass. Wait, what? Okay. Not sure I wasn't able to put anything in Arsenal there. Something went wrong that I don't understand. And another 8 dominate. So I'm gonna play block 3. And then the thought is I'm going to play Hurl, and Isolate, which is going to threaten 9 damage. I mean, at this point, I'm not sure it matters anyway, but it might get me a foot back into the game. At this point, if he has a big attack that is dominated, then I'm just gone. And that's probably what he's thinking about if he has no resources. Hi, Agran. Good to see you back. Yeah, it hasn't gone well, but I do think maybe it is a tough matchup, but I really shouldn't be in this situation. I made a mistake at the very start, and I don't want to talk my way out of that one. I should have gone first. First of all, I think that was a major mistake, because I was hoping he wouldn't dominate his attack, and then I forgot what his dominated attack would do to me. So, there you go. 3 wins, 2 losses. That's pretty good. What matchups did you play? So I'm 4 hammer. I'm thinking this could be... Yeah, I want to be careful. Yeah, pummel. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, okay. Cool. Okay, that didn't work out. So we'll just try another game. By the way, Agron, you were here a couple of days ago. I recognize your name. How's the audio and video compared to the last time I was here? Do you see any difference? Is it any better or same, or is it worse? I noticed that after the stream, a day on Monday, I believe it was, there was a lot of noise in the microphone and the recording is really bad. So I'm a bit worried that it might be like that again. Okay, so... what's the takeaway here? Takeaway is first 2 avoid dominate on first turn for and the crush effect. It's actually some really silly mistakes here. The mic is very good. I'm glad to hear it. Thank you. I know the camera is probably not too good. I'm just using the camera of my laptop because I'm not quite ready yet to spend some money into a streaming setup. You know, I think for my purposes at the moment this works, and we'll see a bit down the line if I want to get a separate camera. I know that's something I could definitely upgrade, but it's probably more important to have good audio to start. Okay, so let's see if we can get something else here. I'd love to try that again, to be honest. I'd love to see if I can do anything against a deck like that, or as you say, it probably is pretty difficult, but I do think there's an opportunity to be better, and I'd love to give that another go. I really like her. I really like playing her. I think now that I got some of the play patterns a bit more established, she's a lot of fun. I'm not sure I like her well enough to make it like a mainstay. She feels pretty difficult in quite a lot of matchups. Okay, so just thinking about dash here. If it's aggro or if it's going to be pistol. I think I'm gonna take some more life here anyway. I'm gonna take down a dirty out again. That's a 2 block. I don't think 2 block is too helpful. Okay, let's see what she does. What equipment do we have here? Hey, Seble. Give me your energy. I need all the energy that I can get. Cool. So, yeah, we have turn 1 here. I elected to go first. Not too much I can do with this hand. It's actually it's quite bad. Let's see if we can leak 1 or 2 damage. And Plasma Mainline as the starting item. Well, that's a new one. And Hanabi Blaster. Okay. I don't know what to do with this. I was expecting either a pistol build or an aggro build. Plasma Mainline and Hanabi Blaster is not anything I was expecting. I'm flabbergasted, to be honest. I don't know what they're going to do. So that's 4 boosted. I think I'm just going to use the convenient fate foreseen. Should have kept that isolated. Oh no, I have a stealth card. It's all good. I think I want to keep this here. I feel like this is more of an aggro boost deck. It should be with Hanabi Blaster, right? It should be an aggro deck. So keeping that defense reaction on top is probably the right way to go. Do I have... No. So I can do looking for scrap. But I don't think that will get me anything. I'd love to use a dagger first. If they're rather aggro, they're not going to have any reactions, so I'm better off using Spider's Bite, but I don't have... I need to use 2 cards and I'd rather put something in Arsenal. I think I'm just going to try the Naked Leave No Witness. Yeah. Okay, so... Actually, never mind. So, I think I wanna... He might want... Or they might want to blick... sorry. Block... Oh, this doesn't make any sense. What am I doing here? Okay, never mind. I should focus on the game. Because it's not isolate, it's not dominate, so it doesn't matter. I should have put something in Arsenal instead. But at least now they probably need... I was going to say 2 cards from hand. But of course there's equipment. Okay, so you're saying they're coming big. So that's 4 boost go again. Okay. Let's cover that up with the sync. And sync one of those isolates. I don't want 2 of those in my hand. Shred is decent, but the attack that I have is not an assassin card, and I think Shred needs it. So that's not going to work. So 3, another boost, and they have 64 cards. I think we're in for spanking here. I don't want to start taking damage though if I don't have to. So Hanabi blasted us 5, right? Yeah. So I'm going to block that as well. And then they're going to do data link. This one I'm going to take because I want to have a turn. My turn would be dagger and then nourishing emptiness. So 7. I took 4 here. Oh, this looks big. Oh, good lord. Okay. So I think I'm going to change my mind and I'm just going to cover that up with 7. So taking 5. I think this is pretty on par for what I can expect. Yeah, you were right about that one. I think that was we were sitting here expecting. By the way, I'm also I invested one little thing for the stream setup, and that is a little cover for the microphone. So that should improve the audio quality a little bit more. I thought I was like, it's 7 quid. I think it's something that I can afford, something I can invest without too much worry. Okay, so what do we want to do here? Ideally, I'd want to command and conquer them, right? Because this is not gonna. This is gonna be a setup turn for them in my mind. They're going to do 2 attacks, and then they're going to arsenal and pass. That's my expectation. So if I command and conquer, they have something really valuable in their arsenal, then I can try and get them to block. Alternatively, an E-strike or a rabble into E-strike would be pretty good as well. Yeah. Why are you saying look at the graveyard? Okay, so he's already done with the turn. I think I'm going to command and conquer and put Ravenous into Arsenal so I can threaten a little bit something on the next turn as well. Banish Zone. Okay. Oh, another maximum is gone. That's good. That's what we want to see. And the throttle is gone as well. It doesn't show on my screen right now, but I think that is a 6 attack. Yeah, it's a 6. Okay, so I think I'm going to do a command and conquer for 6. So we see where we go from here. That's a full cover, and that's good, right? If they wanna boost, then getting 2 cards is really good. Okay, I locked into another Fate Foreseen. Going to use that to cover it up. Okay, so Shakedown. I think we'll keep that on top. 36, 34, another item. Do you want to take a guess? Take Lokora. I was going to say other one that guess +2, but yeah. Okay. Yeah, there's some good cards here from here, right? Some things that they don't want to see already out. So I could push for 3, 3 plus 4, potentially 3. I don't. So if we think that this is aggro, they're going to try and not block anything. So I'm just going to try and push damage here. Make them think. It's actually quite a good turn, so that gives me 10. And if he doesn't block this, it'll be 15 damage. That's something to think about. It seems they don't care. But you know, it's not nothing. Okay, so we'll go back. And I'll use the frailty trap here to give him a frailty token. Again, I'm not... If I can, I might just want to block out here as much as I can and then put a card in Arsenal and try to do something next turn. Okay, so he needs me to block with an equipment. I might want to try just a 2 and then pass and put a... use the ability to try and get more resources. Yeah, so now I have the ability to just block one more with Leave No Witnesses and then Command and Conquer again. Okay, Big Bertha, 6. And he could... There might be another maximum velocity there. There might be the third one. There might be the third one. Okay, let's cover 3 of that. Go down to 30. Let's see what it brings. Another maximum V. Have you got all the gas? No. Hanabi Blaster. Okay. 4. Do I block this? I think I block it. And then I just put the card in Arsenal. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. I'm just gonna pass and put this in Arsenal. Oh, I'm getting one of these defense reactions every turn. That's actually pretty nice. I think that's really working out in my favor so far. Well, not necessarily my favor, but it's good. Attack weapon 5, yeah. It's interesting that it broke the accelerator to get another item down. Oh, because it gives dominate. Okay. So actually, it might be that this turn we're going to see max velocity dominated. This is 2 blocks, so I don't want to see that right now. Okay, give him another frailty. I think that's good. Crankshaft for 5, go again. 2 floating. I would bet quite a lot of money we'll see a Hyper V dominate after this. So, let's just block 4 here. I don't want to use 2 cards because that will be 1 block. Okay, it's 9, so it's not dominated. Okay. I think I'll block that as well. Just take the 6. And let it be. It's down to a 4-card hand, which is less threatening. I think he's going to be able to add another Steam token and then attack me with Overpower. So that's something I need to consider. I'm not actually sure if this is a smart game plan to block him out. I'm not sure that's going to work. Or if I'm just going to lose it anyway. So which card do I not want? Death Touch is only a 2 block. So let's get rid of the Nourishing. That's a 3 block. Down to 20 to 21. All max V are gone. So that's good. We also have a 0 to 60 here, which is good. That's a 0 cost 4. Underloop. That's good as well. Not as good as the 0 to 60, but pretty good. Did he boost away the Spark of Genius? I think that's what happened, right? Because we saw 1 spark. Yeah, we saw 1 spark. So that's good as well. I'll take that. By the way, you might see that I've added a follower goal at the top of the screen. Is that alright where it is? I was thinking on top of their hidden cards, it really doesn't matter that much. It's not that intrusive there. Okay, so I'm gonna block 5 here. And then Command and Conquer him, because that asks a question. And a question they need to answer. Because they want a 5-card hand, or they might want to protect what's in their 2 blues. Yeah, probably not a very good hand for them anyway. They probably don't need 2 blues. But it reduces a 5-card hand to a 3-card hand, which is a lot less threatening. And they're boosting away their deck quick now. So what do? We do isolate into shakedown. I don't really care that much about shred in this matchup, because they're not going to block, so, why use the cards to block? Okay, no boost. Okay. They're starting to stop boosting. It's interesting. Very interesting. I think they noticed that they've been going very fast and they haven't gotten me down as low as they want to. Okay, so that's a 6. What do I want? I think the reds are probably their biggest threat, so... Okay, yeah. Please get rid of one of those jumpstart. I mean, that's a 5. No, thank you very much. Okay, Pounder. I think they're building up here. So with this, with the amplifier, they can dominate. So I need to be really careful now. They could just do one huge attack and the game is basically over. I'm just thinking about where I take this. I think I'm just going to... This is not a good hand. There's not much I can do here. I think Death Thought into Arsenal would probably be ideal, but I think I prefer the Frailty Trap in this matchup. So I'm just going to do Spider Bite and pitch these 2 reds. Again, a full red hand, it's not great. And Infect, that's 5. And I don't think in their position I want to be taking 5 right now. So we'll see if they do anything about that. Everyone here, thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. I think we are up in life here, but this is very much in their hands to win or lose. This is nowhere close to being a thing for us. And what is not helping me, that I drew into 3 cards which are 2 block. Not what we want to see at this point in the game, but I had to draw them eventually. So, So I'm just going to block with Frailty Trap here. I'm gonna have to take 5. That's not ideal. So we go 5, go again. I think I'm gonna block 5. They still have quite a lot of cards. I think trying to fatigue them was probably a mistake. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to survive that. So maybe I take this. How many do I need to submit? Choose 2. Okay. Well, never mind. Yeah, that's smart. That makes sense. So they're going to go down to 9. But they have a lot of counters on a lot of items. I think the one thing that's in my favor here is that they only have a 4-card hand. Oh, 2. Of course, now I draw into the blue. Of course. Although a 4 or 2 probably doesn't make a lot of difference. Although it makes them a bit more uncomfortable, and that uncomfortable is probably where I want to get them. Okay, so that is not a good hand for them, I think. So that's a 5. I am going to do what? Block 3. Take 2. I'm spelling this out slowly because I'm not 100% sure if that's the right thing to do. Hey, Kobolds. Not sure what you mean with Rab. That's confusing. So I'm thinking ideally I want to do isolate into surgical. Right, but it depends how much damage they present. I might have to just block. They're at 7. I can get them down to 4. Okay, they're playing an item. So that's good. Which ends their turn, right? No, it doesn't. Okay, so 5. Okay, I'm just gonna block 3 then. Take another 2 and do what I said. Okay, so... although they're probably not going to block, but... if they can't block, I think it's a win for me, because getting rid of their cards in a... this just occurred to me. Oh, Ravenous Rabble coming in for 2. Yeah, it was awesome, right? Loved it. Absolutely great, but you know, that's what happens. As a Rhinar player, I'm well used to variants not going my way. This is actually not an easy decision. I want to get rid of both the core and the zipper hit, because who wants 5 damage? But also, I don't want them to get 2 resources. Oof. This is a hard one. I think we're going to go for the zipper hit. Maybe I exchanged the immediate danger for the delayed one, and that was a mistake. But we'll see. So it's 4 to 9, 24 to 17 cards. It's closer than I thought. No, not necessarily how I thought, but it's pretty close. They have a 4-card hand. They have a lot of items out. No counters on Hanabi, so unless I'm mistaken... yeah, because it's once a turn, I don't have to worry about it this turn. So it might kill me next turn, but it's not going to kill me this turn. I think this is very much a setup turn for them. They're going to play this for 6, and then they're going to play out... oh no, they pitch the core. Unless they have another one. Okay. Alright, let me just play a Sink Below here. I don't think... no, I'll keep all 3 of these for now. Depending what they do, I could go for an E-Strike for 7. And I think that will represent quite a lot of damage that they need to block out. Okay. So there are... look at all those items. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. So how can we maximize... how can we maximize... I wish I had an assassin attack so I could use black tech. Thinking, please bear with me. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to do Spider's Bite, and the idea is that I'm going to do this, then use the Tunic counter and attack with Command and Conquer. And hoping that they don't have a defense reaction. They had 1 at the perfect time. Yeah, E-Strike 7 would have been good. But I'm thinking at this point in the game, they probably have something they really want in Arsenal. And if I can take that away, I think that puts me in a good spot. It's like... so I already have 2 block committed from them. Because I really want what's in Arsenal. That's good. But E-Strike 7 and Shred would have been good as well. I think I had a couple of lines here. And we could probably have a debate for 20 minutes or so. What would have been the better line? I like the on-hit. I think it makes them think more. Yeah, so I got 3 cards out of that. With the E-Strike 7, they can just block 6 with 2 cards. And they might have had 1 more card in their hand to come back at me. Okay, so... oof. What do we do? I think Codex. And then get a Leave No Witness. Do away with the Death Touch. It has no arsenal, so Leave No Witness doesn't do anything. I should have picked Surgical, right? So... Spider's Bite. We're gonna take that, go down to 2. Leave No Witness, and then... Shreds. Oh, they're just gonna take it and I win. Good game. Awesome. That went well. Yeah, if they just take... If they don't fully block it, I can just take Shred and win it there. Cool. So... What are we doing now? Do I need to get ready for my armory? I don't think I need to get ready yet, so I think we can fit another one in. But should I try a new hero? I've played 11 games of Uzuri at this point, actually. So if we're thinking about it that way, I probably should be playing something else. The question is, with the limited amount of time that I have before the army, do I want to lean into something new that I have to learn from the ground up? I mean, honestly, I'm open to it. If you guys want to see something specific, then I'm happy to go with it. So I played Uzuri, I played Bravo. I am a Rhinar main, so playing Rhinar is not really doing much for me. I've played quite a bit of Fi, a little bit of Dash, Inventor. Never played Dromai. I think I've never played Katsu. I've never played Max in CC. I've never played Azalea. Never played Prism. So if you guys want to see me suck, then one of those might be fun to watch me play. But I'm up for anything. I think we can fit in a game easily. One more works easily. Prism? Sure. I'll go for Prism. I don't know if this is a good deck. I don't know. I have no idea how Prism... Wait. Okay, so this Prism looks very much like OG Prism. But I'm kind of surprised. Okay. All right. I mean, let's take it. Let's take it for a ride and see where we get. I have no idea, but learning by doing. See if we can do anything here. So we have Iris. I understand how that works. Luminaris. No idea. Target angel attack or attack action card with Herald in its name. It gets go again. Okay, that makes sense. That costs 2. So I think then thinking about this, the deck is probably quite blue heavy. Okay, does this have... No, it doesn't have a sideboard. Dash IO. Oof. Okay. I feel like I'm gonna get destroyed here. Feels like this should not be good for Prism, but we'll see. Oh, well, thank you very much, Kobolds. I appreciate the faith. You're absolutely right. Okay, I don't know why I invited them to chat. So, okay, what's all this stuff? I mean, let's take these 60 and see where we go. On the bright side, Dash IO probably doesn't have a lot of poppers. So these heralds might actually be quite good into her. I might be completely wrong. Well, Prism, yeah, true. So, Phantasm. There's none of these have go again. This is 7. I have no idea what I'm doing here. Herald is probably one... I think it's a 7 red. It's probably one of the better cards, so it doesn't make a lot of sense. So I'm thinking playing a Figment. Feels right? He asks. Turn 5. Oh, you're thinking I make it all the way to turn 5? I'm I'm not sure I have that much confidence in my skills. Well, we'll see. We'll see. No. No. Pass. Now they know. Oh, so this has go again. Oh, ponder, of course. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. I already learned something. I learned you should read the card. That's that's a good thing. Read the card. Read what it says. That's pretty good advice. Okay. Okay. I'll try to think of that Agrion, but no promises. I might just okay, so Arsenal. Okay. So we can okay, so this is so since create. So how do I turn this into an angel? I've never played Prism my whole life. I've never played Drumai. I've never played. That's not true. I played Prism once or so in preparation for UK nationals, but that was basically just throw a big angel or yeah, throw a big card at them and pray that they don't have a popper. That's not like anything big was behind that. So, okay. Sorry. I'm trying to read this and I'm trying to talk at the same time, which doesn't help. Oh, prism ability. Okay, thank you. Yes. Okay, I'm just gonna use. That was probably the wrong choice because I want the -1 so they can't trigger. Okay, no, I'm not gonna. Sure. That error didn't help. That confused. But here we go. Zipper hit 5, go again. Okay, so Parable of Humility. I feel like that's a good card that I want to play, so I'm just going to. Okay, now I'm gonna block. Let's not abandon block from turn 1. Maybe I can make it beyond turn 5. I believe. And then 2, sure. Take your 2. Okay, pass. Then I wanna play Herald. It's a big bonk. Something to respect. Respect my authority. So they have -1. Do I have to be worried about 6s? I don't think so. But they do have to respect 7 damage. I want to believe. They're thinking. They probably have an item or 2 and they're just deciding if they want to play it now. Or they've abandoned in fear. Everybody's scared of Prism, right? Everybody, she's probably like shaking in her boots. Her chromy, shiny boots. Mike Dwyer. I feel like I played against him a couple of times. Keeps. Okay, so 7, 6, they're taking 1 damage. And so I'm going to. No. Am I going to do this to get it go again? No, because it costs 2. No, I'm not going to do this. I'm going to put the Parable in Arsenal and then play it out next turn or on then turn. I'm also thinking if it makes sense to move my camera a bit more to the left. So it covers Banish and doesn't cover the chat. I'm not sure where it is at the moment, actually. Let me give a quick check. Okay. Okay, just playing an item. Actually, give me 1 second here. You can see my fancy new Be Right Back screen. Marvel adds progress of technology. Amazing. Amazing. I'm actually I'm joking, but I'm actually quite proud how I managed to do that. So I'm gonna move this over here. I think that's fine. Do this and then go to stream live. Oh, no. Well, you know, technology would be amazing if I know how to operate technology. I think that came back before I wanted to. Yeah, but I think where the camera is now makes more sense. So if there's some banter or some trash talk going on, then I do want to not cover that up. So I'm just going to take the 4. I'm thinking playing Parable with pitching this. This. Okay. I hear auras are good. I hear that's what you want to play as Prism. Okay, take the 3. 36 to 26. Not a good spot to be in, but I've committed at this point. Okay, pass. Just block the 2, take 2. Go to 24 against 36. Have I? They start on 36, yeah? So I haven't actually done any damage to them. Feels bad. Okay. I see. It's pretty simple for them to clean up the auras. Okay. That's another lesson learned. This doesn't make sense to set these up because... Oh, wait, what? Oh, it's 2. Oh my god. I thought it was a... Why did I probably looked at the wrong card. I think I probably looked at... What was it? It's not here, apparently. Yeah, okay, mistakes. More mistakes. I may be forgiven. It's the first game. First game ever. Especially on new Prism. Okay. Although you guys said you'd be surprised if I make it past turn 5. I'm now on turn 4. There's a good chance I could make it past turn 5. I think so. We're not that far away. I don't... Honestly, I'll be honest with you. I don't like the idea that, yeah, I have these big attacks, but they could just destroy it if they want. It's like, oh, here's a 6. Your attack is gone. It's like, no, I want my big attack. Please leave it. And you know that tunic counter that I wasted on the last turn because I made a mistake, I think it would be very handy here, and then I could actually play a Phantasmclasm with the yellow, and I could use the other 2 cards to block if I wanted. So mistakes add up in this game. And you think it's an insignificant little thing, you know, just a lapse of thought, quick there a couple of minutes ago, and suddenly you're deep in the shitter. That's the beauty of this game, right? It's little mistakes, little decisions can make such a big difference in the outcome of the game, and it's really important that you play as clean as possible. The cleaner that you play, no matter what your opponent does, the higher the chance that you're going to win the game. Okay, so they're going to attack for 3. and they're demanding a block 4. And they're demanding a block because otherwise the boom grenade is gonna go off. Okay, so I can't really use the boots to block. So do I actually have to block with 2 cards? I think that's what's happening here. Yeah, but it says when an attack action card you control is destroyed each turn, you may pay. If you do gain oh, okay. Okay, I should again, I should have read the whole card. So it's the second part that's important. Okay. Okay. Actually, let me redo that, my friend. Sorry. Because I'm wasting a resource otherwise. Why would I want to waste a resource? It's just another mistake. Just something else that adds to the compounding mistakes that will probably lead to a loss. But we're not there yet. Okay, what are we, my friend, what are we doing? Just deciding. Probably, maybe multiple items. Deciding what to do. Hey, no worries. Egrin, thank you very much for being here again. I appreciate you being here every time. Have a good day, whatever the time is where you are. Okay, Teklo Core. That feels like a good move. I could activate, but I don't have the resources for it, so this just goes into Arsenal. Okay, that gives 10. Okay, so the good thing is, what a hand is this? Heart of Feindal and 2 Sink Belows. What an interesting hand. So they're gonna push big here. So maybe somebody can explain this to me. I don't quite understand how sometimes -IO seems to generate multiple action points to use a gun multiple times. Even without the card, which name I'm forgetting, that gives you, even without high octane. How does that happen? I'm not sure I understand how they get to multiple action points without that. Is it an item that they get? I've seen it happen multiple times on Talishar, and I don't know how they end up there. I've tried to follow in chat and see what happens, but no luck so far. So they're banishing the... Yeah, okay, fatigue is not going to be a factor here. Okay, so I can block with this and should be fine. And then Sink Below. I'm not going to pay. Okay, so block that for 4. And they're doing the same thing again. Okay. I mean, the headpiece should be alright, right? I can block that and nothing is going to happen to me. I'm going to let that through. They might have a big attack. Yeah, here. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. I don't want to use the 4 block Sink Below on something. Especially when it's coming in for 13. Quite the bonk, as they say. I think I'm gonna, yeah. I mean, there was a chance I was going to draw in into another defense reaction. So when I do this on my turn, does that give me go again? I don't think so. So, no, wait. Okay, so I don't have enough resources for that because I need 4 to be able to turn it into an angel and then give it go again. So, yeah, I don't have enough. I don't have enough for that. Oh, but it's an instant. Okay, so I can still do it then. Well, we'll see. We'll resolve this first. Oh, it's crank. Yeah, but yeah, I know about crank, but okay, so all right, we'll create this angel. I think they might be trying to come in for the kill here. Choose a target for figments. I don't know what that. I don't know what I just did. Okay. All right. Yeah. So they're gonna. I know this item. This is gonna grab a juicy attack from discard pile, and then they're gonna crank it to give it go again. Oh, so now they have 2 action points. Right. So they can attack with the weapon twice now. Okay. I get it. 3 cards in hand, 2 action points. So that's gonna come for 4. And whatever else they have in their hand. Okay, so that's gonna be 5, 9. Okay. So I made it to turn 5. You were questioning if I can survive turn 5, or if I'm... It might actually be over on turn 5. It would actually be quite amazing if... if it happened here. Alright, let's block up... Let's cover up these first 3. I just want to make it to turn 6 right now. I just want to prove that I can do it. So we're waiting for the next attack here. What do I want to do? I mean, worst case scenario, play Passing Mirage. Block with Phantasmclasm and Herald of Triumph. I'd love to hit him with a 7, but I think just playing the Mirage is probably a better choice. So here comes the 5. I'm just going to block 3 for now, because I don't want to... If I overblock by 1, that's like a wasted block. So I'm down to 12. Okay, so now they're coming for 4. I'm going to block another 3. Take 1. What else is in their hand? Okay, so just a 2. Okay. And here comes the second one. Yeah. Okay. I probably should have blocked one of them instead of taking it. So, 5 card hand. No items out. So, I think we've got that to our advantage. We're facing a 5 card hand with 4 of our own. Do we have any 2 blocks? We do not. It's all 3 blocks. This might come down to... I mean, in theory, they should probably be able to end the game here. It just depends how they sequence it. Boom Grenade is going to help. Okay, backup protocol is going to help. In the very least, they're going to get some decent chip damage. Because I'm probably going to need to cover up the next attack with 2 cards. Okay. So that's 4 go again. So actually I'm going to do this and then this. Pass. Yes. I'm actually using the equipment right. Amazing. Okay. So 2 banished. 3 resources. Why do they need 3 resources? What are they getting? Okay. I mean, resources are always good. Who wouldn't want more resources? This is gonna go again. Yeah. Okay. I mean, at this point, I just want to survive as long as possible. I'm not seriously considering that I'm going to win here. And then 2 shots, is it? Is it just 1? I'll just take this. I can't forget they still have a kill accelerator. So yeah, okay, so I can't do anything with the Herald. I can. Okay. I mean, I can use Prism's ability to turn one of these figments into an angel. I guess it's something on the board. Nope, can't do that. No resources left. Okay, they get their 2 resources. They have a 5 card hand. Is this the turn? A soul shield is pretty good. Okay, so this... Do you think they have enough cards in their hand? I'm not sure. I'm not sure 6 cards is enough. I bet they wish they had something to give their attack dominate here. So let me throw a soul shield in front of that. I might be able to drag it on to turn 8. You love to see it. Okay. Spark of Genius. Break boots. Oh no, they can... No, this is not instant speed. Okay. Okay. Not 100% sure what's happening here, but I'm sure Talishar got it right. Yeah, still a 4 card hand, 2 resources floating. Whew. I was hoping I was gonna make it past this turn, but I'm losing confidence. So let's block up another 4. I mean, Prism is quite tanky, if you think about it. They're 27, so I mean, they're gonna win the game. I have no doubt in my mind that that's the trajectory of this game. Unless I'm somehow able to fatigue them. They're down to 17 cards, but I mean, I would be very surprised if I could drag it to that point, because I only have 1 card left to block. And they have 2 cards to live. Yeah, I mean, I'm dead here. Oh, wait. No, actually, wait. Let me... Sorry, mate. Because I need to... I was just thinking Boom Grenade there. So I actually need to block with Feindals, because I can't let that hit for Boom Grenade, because then I'm dead anyway. But now I'm dead. Yeah. GG. 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 Well played. Fun game. Thanks. Well played. Thanks for the game. Cool. That was an experience. That was an experience. So, what do we take away from this? I think I do want to take this a bit serious. I do have a goal in mind. So I do want to be learning these different heroes to prepare myself for the ProQuest season coming up. My declared goal is that I want to qualify for the Pro Tour that's going to take place in Amsterdam. And that's why I'm doing this, right? That's why I'm streaming. And the reason that I'm streaming is that I want to hold myself accountable. And I feel like if I committed to the streaming thing, I'm going to hold myself more accountable to doing this actually than if I would just do it in my dark little corner. So why is it not showing me any results? Okay. All right, never mind then. I'll start over tomorrow. But so the next hero that I'm going to play I'm going to play 10 games on Prism. What I'm going to do is play every single hero that I haven't played from all the heroes here, which are not going to be living legends, so goodbye Icelander, for the upcoming ProQuest season, and try and learn how they work. That's the big idea. I'm just trying to learn more playstyles, more threats, trying to understand which heroes I need to look out for when they're going to have their big turn. I think one of my biggest weaknesses so far is that I don't anticipate well what they're going to do and when they're going to have a big turn, and when I should block, when I should overblock, when I can let it go and when not. So as an example, I play Reiner a lot. It's my main hero. People tell me not to play it. I don't care. I love playing Reiner. So I play Reiner a lot. But one of the issues that I have, and one of my worst matchups, is Dorinthia, because there's so much going on that where you have to decide what are they going to do with their hand here, and how much do I need to overblock, that I often don't understand what their big turns look like. And because I don't understand that, then I overblock where I shouldn't, and I miss to block where I should, which then often costs me the game against Dorinthia. And I play people on Dorinthia, and I sit down and it's like, maybe I win, but I don't really know what to do. So that's what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to understand how all these heroes function, and just go through one by one. And by the time the ProQuest season rolls around, I want to have had them played all. And maybe I've moved into something else. Maybe I'm going to try and learn some deck building, which I have no clue either. But I want to do what I can to improve. And I think really this is a good starting point. This is not going to be near enough to get me to my goal, but I think fundamentals is something that I need to do, and this feels very fundamental. So we'll see. And even if maybe this doesn't get me to where I need to be, it's fun playing different heroes, right? I love Reiner. I love playing him all the time. I never get sick of it. But it's also interesting playing other heroes. I just played 10 games of Bravo, 12 games of Uzuri, and I had a lot of fun playing Uzuri. Like, I didn't think I was going to have so much fun playing her. So I'll continue doing that. For today, I'll call it a day. I'll go offline now, get ready for my armory, and hopefully see you tomorrow. I'll be back online tomorrow, streaming from around 4 p.m. UK time for about 3 hours. Have a nice evening. I really appreciate you being here, and if you have it in your hearts, give me a follow. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.